somehow or another, like most of you have forgotten this message from 1977 when in the European continent, their broadcast was broken into by our star family and giving them the heads up about the age of Aquarius and what's happening right now. This message was 1977, speaking about what's happening right now.
Australia, Mr. Kerry Packard's cricketers are still pleading for yes, high court decision, which lifts the ban on playing in Test matches.
By the way, this message have never been debunked. This is the voice of Verlon, the representative of the Ashtar Galactic Commander, speaking to you. Paul, so I know, you're going to have to pause this and read this, because when they broke into this, they were trying to scramble it so you couldn't hear it. But here we go. It said, this is in order that you may share in the Great Awakening. Mind you, they broke into the European whatever you call it, transmitting system. They broke directly into them. They didn't speak to black folks. They spoke to them in their country. This is in order that you may share in the Great Awakening as the planet passes into the new age of Aquarius. The new age can be a time of great peace and evolution for your race, but only if your rulers are made aware of the evil forces that can overshadow their judgment. Pause. Look at this. Be still now and listen, for your chance may not come again. Be still now and listen, for your chance may not come again. Now look at what he say next. Pause. All your weapons of evil must be removed. The time for conflict is now past, and the race of which you are a part. The race of which you are a part. That doesn't mean you are us. The race of which you are a part may proceed to the highest stages of its evolution. If you show yourselves worthy to do this, you have but a short time to learn to live together in peace and goodwill. What race of a part did you, what race? The race that you are a part. Not that we are together as one, the race that which you are a part. Oh, okay. Don't worry about it. Let it keep going. So small groups all over the planet are learning this and exist to pass on the light of the dawning new age to you all. You are free to accept or reject their teachings, but only those who learn to live and peace will pass to the highest realms of spiritual evolution.
Representative of the Ashtar Galactic Command speaking to you. Be aware also that there are many false prophets and guides at present operating on your world. They will suck your energy from you, the energy you call money from your potential evil areas.
Now, this is the part that this applies to all so-called black people and other races, because we joined this bullshit too. Hear now the voice of Verlan, a representative of the Ashtar Galactic Command, speaking to you. Beware also that there are many false prophets. Beware also that there are many false prophets and guides operating in your world. False prophets and guides operating in your world. They will suck your energy from you. The energy you call money. See, everybody's about money right now. Nobody's really about the true liberation and growth. If you were, then you would know money has nothing to do with this. Money is furthering the enslavement. Children. This is about children. Genetics. This is what this is about. And you many false prophets and guides operating in your world. They will suck your energy from you, the energy you call money, and will put the evil ends and give you worthless DOS in return. Anybody know what DOS means? It's like mud. It's like dough, nothing. It will give you nothing in return. You will feel good for the moment, like an energy drink, like a shot of coffee. It will feel good in the moment. But in the end, 2 hours later afterward, it's a crash. Have you right back down feeling depressed, anxiety, neuroticism, because this is about you pulling you out of hell without using anyone else. You have to live off someone else to satisfy you. You have to take from someone else. Energy vampires. You have to take and make people believe that you are the most intelligent being, that you hold all the answers. You are a false prophet. You are a false guide. We don't deal with prophets and guides. We are each other's messenger. We are each other's prophets. And the prophets that are coming down to this planet and messengers are our children that are continuously to be abandoned. Your inner voice, your inner divine self will protect you from this. Your inner divine self will protect you from this. You must learn to be sensitive to the voice within that can tell you what is truth and what is confusion, chaos, and untruth. Learn to listen to the voice of truth, which is within you, and you will lead yourself onto the path of evolution. Learn to listen to that voice, that sensitive voice within you. That's us. That's your soul talking. My people. That's your soul. You ever go to do something wrong, especially when you were a child. When you went to go do something wrong and you hear that voice like, don't do that. And you do it anyway, and then something happens afterwards, something bad happens. Your inner voice was telling you that. See, if you didn't hear that inner voice when you started becoming what you call an adult, if you stop hearing that inner voice, that's because you were so toxic to yourself. You were so toxic to yourself that you shut off your subconscious mind, which is you, and you only listen to your conscious mind. That's it. Now listen to the next part. All right, now this is the part right here that I told y'all. Like, I don't know. Genetics is the key. DNA, genetics in the sun is the key. This is how you know who's who and what is what. Here we go right here. This is our message to our dear friends. We have watched you growing for many years, as you too have watched our lights in your skies. You know now that we are here and that there are more beings on and around your earth than your scientist admits. Who the French toast do you think he was talking to in that message right there? And this one part of the message, who was he directly talking to? This is our message to our dear friends. Our dear friends. We have watched you growing for many years, as you too have watched our lights in your skies. You know now that we are here and that there are more beings on and around your earth than your scientists admit. There are way more life around, and they have shown themselves to your government. And your government can't stop them, but they make a choice. Pop up and disappear. Pop up, disappear. Pop up, you know we're here, and disappear. Pop up, move up. There is no need to destroy a species that's already destroying themselves. There is no need to sit there and show force to a species that don't have no force at all. They don't have no power. Their power is manipulation. They had to make you believe you die. That's why the fucking gun work. That's why the gun work. They had to get you dents filled with iron and strip away the magnesium. That's why when you look at trees and stuff, the soil outside, lot lower magnesium when you see unhealthy trees and grass. The magnesium in the soil. See? They had to strip you from that and make you fill you up with iron to make you solid and dense. Let me finish playing this. In fact, that's the last part of that I want to play. So when you hear that message, the time for conflicts and war has come to an end. And you see this right here. These animal DNA people want to talk about Elon Musk. Elon Musk is doing this. You are out your mind. If he did this, 9/11 would be a piece of cake. Are you understanding what I'm saying? If he had the ability to stop rockets in midair and make them detonate and then take off, and that's slow the way they was moving. Can you imagine if he really put his foot on the gas? That's nothing. And this has been happening multiple times around nuclear sites. There are plenty of videos where they shot off a nuclear weapon for a test, and when it got in the air, it got disarmed. Just like this right here. But you want to say it's a war in the heavens. The only ones that screaming a war outside of themselves in the heavens are those that don't understand and understand genetics, biology, chemistry, neurology. There is no way in the world that someone with an undeveloped brain that's not even fully developing that can possibly think of an iPhone, a laptop, CGI. Are you kidding me? This is coming from a different species. To think of an economic system, a political system, a justice system. Are you kidding me? This is coming from their creator. And they are just carrying out their biddings. Who put those crop circles there? Who've done it? This has been going on for quite some time. And everybody want to say Elon Musk. Only those that are saying Elon Musk is those that have animal DNA and those that wanted to live like those that have animal DNA. But your time is up. Goodbye. Just like these rockets. Look, disarmed, and guess what? I'm out. I'm out. The time for conflict has come to an end.